Yes, sir. Welcome back to Cut the Malarkey Sports, man. It's D2L217. I'm here with the other host, uh, Mike Benson in the middle,
What's
Black
going
Haven on
down?
the far right of the screen. Yeah, man. I know it ain't Thursday, but it's still a good day to talk sports in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Still a good
good
day to
day
talk.
every day to talk sports. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
Where
anybody that go
do we
ahead.
have Mon there?
Mon is here.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see him. All right.
Up.
Well,
And he did.
and he did.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't have the show yesterday. We picking it up today. But man, it's quite a few things that happened in the sports world today. There he is. Welcome back,
Mon's
sir.
back.
Welcome
Oh
back,
yeah,
sir.
it kicked me out.
Yeah.
This some whole shit.
So with everything that's going on, I think number one, I wanted to start off by saying recently it was the 1 year anniversary, the passing of Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, you know what I'm saying, of the WWE. So I just want to start off by acknowledging and saying condolences to the family and man, one of the best wrestlers of this generation. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
So
Man.
yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Man, shout out to his brother carrying on the torch.
Oh, for sure.
Uncle Howdy been going in WWE recently, and
He had his first
the
match.
hype behind it has been well deserved. Yeah, he beat Chad Gable. He did a good job.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match for his first match back. Yeah, very entertaining. So, um, yeah, man, yeah, man. Just wanted to start there. But did you guys watch the Colorado game? And Travis don't come off the
Oh
field,
my
Hunter.
God.
Yeah. You
That
know what? I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get into it first.
Before,
We're
so
we're
so
so
I
we're
I'll say
go
I'll
ahead,
go
man.
so
ahead, go ahead, brother.
I just want to know before we get into it, are we hyped or are we
No,
um okay. All right.
no,
That
I'm
that
not hyped.
all
Well,
right.
go
There's a
ahead,
lot
kick
of
it off.
things that I didn't like. So I like the fact that they do look better as far as the O line. The O line looks a lot better than last year. You know, last year, Shador was like the most sacked quarterback in all of college football.
Mhm.
So the O
Facts.
line looks better. Man, it looked like Shadur and Travis Hunter have taken a step. Shadur over 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Travis Hunter played defense and had 170 or 169 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. And of course, Jimmy Horn looked great too. So all that, they can't stop shit. That defense is ass. That defense is gonna be the reason they don't get a bowl game this year. I want looking for them to go to the playoffs. I want looking for them to, just blow people out the water. But I was looking for them to take a step. If they defense can play like that, I don't see them getting the bowl game this year.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I agree with the defense thing. Um, they they kind of struggled in the first half, especially on defense. But I mean, you got shining stars on the team, and I think that's what a lot of people come to see. They come to see those star players. You know what I'm saying? The star power that Colorado got, which I think they still got some pieces they need to they got some shit they need to work out. Bill Goldberg's son plays there now, right?
Yes.
I think
I
his
heard,
son plays there
I think
now.
I did remember hearing that, but I don't remember him in the rotation.
Yeah, it's I mean they got some shit to work out, but
A
like I
lot.
said, some of those stars, I did want to show y'all this just in case anybody missed this fucking catch.
A desperation throws. The play clock's running down. Come on. That's unbelievable. That's a glitch in EA Sports College Football 25.
That
Yeah,
that 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 was a phenomenal catch.
if
the man
Hunter,
is
well,
insane.
he showed last season that he can make NFL catches. He's already coming off this season, showing he can make NFL catches. The offense, yeah, it's great. It's great. It's greatly improved, but there's definitely There's some things that I see on that O line that I'm still not really liking, as far as their basically their mechanics and their footwork and allowing certain gaps to get a little bit too open at times. Um, but they've vastly improved on offense. You're right. Defense is right now so suspect, dude. It's so scary. It's not even funny. Um, but it's not that it's not that they're just like that far off. I don't know. I feel like it's a lack of focus, obviously. Um, and basically, to me, I hate to bring it up, but I have to. Um,
Uh, uh,
I do not like the Hollywood shit on the field. I just don't.
with
And
all the stars and rappers and shit.
I don't like it. I feel like for players, it gets in their head both in a good way and in a bad way, but
Mm.
ends up becoming in a bad way very quick when things aren't going your way as a player. And yeah, I really I don't know, man. I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, oh yeah, the defense, because what about the offense? The defense definitely needs its work, and there's a lack of focus. But uh, I just wanted to really touch on that fact that I'm not down for all that Hollywood. I love them being at the game, but be in the stands, you know, be
Yeah.
in the booth, be in the stands, be somewhere off the field, because doing all that shit, the players need to be focused. They got targets on their back coming in the this season. Everybody's gonna want to make sure they try to, you know, make a name for themselves on Colorado and Dion's tab, and they need to be prepared for this shit. Again,
Fact.
not saying they can't have like, you know, the pre-game warm-ups of the rappers coming in. Hey, look, if y'all want to get off like that, cool. But I mean, all that shit during the game on the field, I don't like it. I do not like it, and I think it really
well, that
distracts the
still don't
players.
have nothing to do with how they play the game.
No, well, yeah, in a way it does though. That's what I'm saying. In a way it does, because think about it, right? Even though, let's say you're around celebrities, these celebrities are at your game. So if you're the type of person that, let's say, you deal with anxiety, because football players are humans, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about the type
Yeah.
of person that's at that level, that's willing to get up every day, you know, at the crack of dawn and start fucking working out, watching tape, going to class for a little bit, come back to go hit each other at speeds of
Don't
basically a car
I'm not gonna let you
accident.
speed past that. Did you just quote unquote go into class? What are you insinuating?
No, I'm just
That man
saying.
quoted unquoted them going to class.
I'm just saying. Like,
Going to class.
you know,
Mm.
I'm just. You got to keep it real at times, but
Oh, but wait,
um, no,
I
no.
know
Let's
I don't want
keep
to cut you
moving
off.
on.
It, I don't
What?
want to cut you off. But Travis Hunter. They said Travis Hunter got a 4.0. Do that what you is that what you mean by going to class?
No,
Because he's
he
just
if
perfect.
he's got. Hey, look, if he a kid like that at that level, he probably does go to class. He enjoys it because first of all, to play both sides of the ball, right, in college, you have to have the trust of pretty much the entire coaching staff to let you do that. Like everybody, here's like, yeah, everybody can learn both sides of the ball, right? And you could be a backup or whatever on other sides, but to be in starting positions or a position which you're like starting and, you know, coming into rotation playing,
Uh-huh.
your coach has got to really, really trust you. So that means like you're not only a team leader, but you're a leader off the field. You know, you're probably the one that, you know, is going to class all the time, and even keeping other dudes in line that don't want to go to class all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, leading by
he's
example.
probably that type of person, because unless, and here's the thing about it, he's definitely a very gifted athlete.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh, so that's also a huge factor that comes into play. But in order for the coaches to trust you with that knowledge of having to learn both sides of a playbook like that in college, yeah, that's pretty. He's a pretty smart
He
guy.
still have time to go play the game.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
smart guy. Now, I mean, he could have some help. Doesn't mean he can't have some help. Somebody, doing his work or taking his
Or
test when the
studying with him.
professors ain't looking there.
Studying with him.
And nah, dude. They look in college. If you know the right people, you can get the test.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely don't want him
Malarkey
off
Road.
the
Shout
field.
out to
So
D-Road.
You can get the test.
yeah. So, in further football news, I don't know if you guys heard. This was just a couple hours ago, but Mike Thomas, who is still a free agent, has been suspended for 1 week for personal conduct violation. He's still a free agent.
He not getting picked up. He not getting picked up this year, bro. He not getting picked up, bro.
Yeah.
Because I think as a Saints fan that they can deal with wide receivers being divas, but I feel like he just went a little too overboard. Like they paid him a whole bunch of money with that extension, and he just chose not to play. No injury or nothing. Just I don't want to play. It had
The
nothing,
word
no
was
contract,
injury.
He just
It
didn't
was
want to play with the
injury, but
quarterback
it was
position.
like, yeah, it was real fishy. Because when it was like, oh, he's injured, and then Drew was like, this is my last year, and he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play. Then Drew went down with injury. Fuck it, I'm gonna sit back out. Fuck is you talking about? So
Well-
yeah, it was the weirdest shit.
Yeah,
Weirdest shit.
Yeah, but
Nobody wants to deal with that.
and I'm not gonna
I
say
thought
act
mine was
like
about
he's a great receiver. Don't get me wrong.
When he plays,
Like he's a great receiver, but bruh, the best thing in the NFL is consistency. If you're not consistent, ain't nobody gonna take a chance on you.
yeah. He sat out too many years. He sat out way too many years. Even if it was like he played half the season or a quarter of the season, it was like I'm doing like some injury management type shit, I think it would have been a little bit different. But to sit out whole seasons and to have it, even if it isn't true, to revolve around what seems to be quarterback issues, because the Saints have had quarterback issues since Drew got injured and retired. It's been, so yeah.
I
And
tell you what he should do. Go try out for that flag football team. Yeah, go represent us in that.
yeah,
He should.
go
All
on.
he,
Go
all he
ahead.
got to do is
Go
learn
ahead.
the
But,
rules.
hey, let's be real. Is he good enough? Is he
Bruh,
good enough?
Damn
though?
sure catch.
Yes,
Is
yes,
he good enough?
yeah, he'd be
Sure
good
catch.
enough,
Yeah,
bro. Come
for
on,
sure.
look. This is what I've learned about this professional flag football. Is that they have obviously different rules to the game,
Yeah,
and which means like the little nuances, like the ways you can make a catch, the ways you can pass the ball. Yeah, obviously the NFL guys would have to learn that. But basically, you're talking about telling pros to learn some trick shit, which they already do some trick shit off the camera and on practice fields anyway. So now you're telling pro guys, here, learn these trick type plays. Come the fuck on, man. That little what was his name? That quarterback that was complaining?
I can't think of his name, but they just
and
won. They just won
Ocho,
something.
yeah, I hear you. And Ocho was speaking up for him because like he played against him. But bruh, it's just like, dude,
the guy from the Flag Football League.
yeah, it's like if
said his name,
obviously if you're gonna play the game in the conventional aspect versus some guys that know how to stretch the rules of a conventional game,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, you would fucking lose. You would look like ass against them, right? Because here they go on some sort of what you would think is a trick play, some straight up legal. But if you tell these guys and teach them what they can do, you know what I'm saying, as far as like tricks and little different ways you can pass and where you can do it from, and you know what I'm saying. If you teach these guys what they can do and how they can do it, bro, it- it's over. It's over. Okay, we're talking about
But the thing,
one
but
step
the thing
above
I feel like he
weekend
was trying to
warriors
do,
versus professional athletes. Nah.
but I feel like the thing he was trying to do didn't work because a lot of the NFL players was like, yeah, I feel him, but I would love to represent the country in flag football.
And
I'll
that's
learn
all
it,
that
and
shit's about.
I'll go
That's
out for the
all that
team.
was about, dude. He just wants to represent because he's an average Joe. Dude's like what 5'7".
But look,
That
if you
motherfucker wouldn't make
if,
it on a high school team, dog, as
if you
a
Hey,
want to
hey,
quarterback.
represent, if you
hey,
want to
hey,
represent the
I'm
U.S.,
five
you just
seven and
got
a
to go
half.
go
Hey,
harder, bro. Go harder. That's all I can tell you.
And you know damn sure you wasn't no quarterback in high school, was you? Hell nah.
Hell no.
Shit.
If the
no, I
man
was
didn't
not.
play on the football team,
Ah.
Shut up. I tell my kids I did.
I don't know why. They got pictures of me with them tall ass white socks on the sideline.
Uh,
Hey, them hoes was clean.
Them hoes
Them
was
hoes was
icy white.
clean,
Them
cause that
bitches was
boy
so
never
white they
saw the
was
field.
blue.
this is
Bitches was damn near blue. Man. So
Man, hey,
Oh, you know what?
I know.
I wanted to
Go
just
ahead,
say
bro.
real
Go ahead, bro.
quick.
My bad.
Another college team was SFA. It's another alma mater of mine. I played at. They blew the shit out of this school. I have no idea about. Apparently, they're from Houston, Texas. It was like 70 something to 0 last time I checked.
What?
It was last night. It's a college team out of Houston. Yeah, it was 70 something to 0 at the time.
77 to
Oh
0.
my
77.
God.
Oh, they put
NAU?
another one on them.
What the fuck is NAU?
I never
North
heard of that school.
American University.
And it's in Houston, Texas, bro. Never heard
Never
of this
heard of
shit
it.
ever. At first, I was like, "Oh shit, are they playing
North
Lone Star
American
College?"
University.
I thought they were playing Lone Star College at first. Then I was like, "North America? What the fuck is
The
this?"
North American Stallions.
Never heard of them. Never heard of them. And the fact that I don't know. It's got to be
They
like an
scored
international college or
42
something.
points in the first,
Ass.
28 in the
Ass.
second.
Ass. Trash
Bruh.
bag.
Bruh, I don't even know why they scheduled them. Is that? Wait a minute. That's not did HB didn't change their. That's still Houston Baptist, right?
Yeah.
HBU.
Like I said,
Okay.
I've never heard of North
I know.
America.
Okay, then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where this school's even at. It says
Feel like they
Houston,
just came up with that shit off the top of their head.
right?
Hey,
Like it
can
sounds
you
like
think
it's
of
not.
One
think
of
of
them
a
schools,
name? Go,
it was the dude,
North America.
Hey,
that was to be a doctor, and he had them fake ass doctor's offices. He was like, you know what? They keep locking me up for that shit. So I'm gonna make a
nah,
bullshit ass.
nah. That high school, that fake ass high school. What was it? The fake ass high
Bishop
school.
Burns. Was it Bishop Burns?
It was Bishop something.
And they was
Is
getting
that
degrees or diplomas or some shit.
remember the fake ass
No,
program? It was
it was
supposed to be
grown
a
ass
high school.
men. Yeah, it was grown ass men playing football, bro. In that purple.
No,
It was
and
grown
they didn't
men with
even have a
everybody hair
high
look like
school.
mine.
They didn't have a high school. They were staying up in hotels.
Living out there, bro.
They didn't have no teachers. They had teachers for like one day, so they had to like take classes in public libraries or some shit. I don't. This shit was crazy.
Bro, that's
You don't remember
Nigga,
this
get
shit?
wild.
that
It was
No.
GED. Ain't ain't nothing
it
wrong
was
with
the
getting your GED
they were
first of
trying to be
all.
like
But
this dude was trying to be like IMG. You know the IMG Academy, right?
yeah.
Okay. This guy was trying to be like that with football, but mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it was just
Bro,
a straight
they
up
gotta stop.
scam.
They need to
Wow.
be stopped, bro. They was stopped, but
I can't
I'm
remember
not
the
trying
name
to
of
relive
it's like Bishop
my high
something.
school dream playing against. No, but here's the fucked up thing about it though. You playing high school kids and still getting your ass beat. Y'all niggas is trash. That's the reason why you never got picked up in the first place. If they playing against high school kids and get whooped.
Bro, that's
Man.
hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, before we get into the next segment, of course, we got to run down you know what I'm saying, a couple of them things, the sponsors, you know what I'm saying. Hey, like we
Gotta
said
pay the
last
bill.
week, gentlemen, the fall is upon us. So you make sure you get your motherfucking pumpkin spice dude wipes so you can wipe that thing with some
Yeah.
spice. No diddy.
Bring some fall flavor to your pumpkin patch
Yeah,
for your lady.
yeah. No coffee
Oh,
needed.
shit.
And of course, big bag
Big
delivery.
bag deliveries.
You know what I'm saying? Call that number right there that you see on the screen, 901-498-0399, for all your promo and delivery needs. Shout out to World Famous and Cash Cow. And of course, Cut the Malarkey Radio on Bumping 96.3, where you can hear all of us, you know what I'm saying, on the radio with some music and including the DJ set from yours truly.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. In Memphis, Tennessee, or
Yeah.
online, bumping963.com. 96.3 FM Memphis, man.
I got a question before we go any further. Shout out to the person that came up with big bag deliveries. Man, I see you cashing in. I just need to know, do we actually have big back people doing deliveries? Like, is that what this is about, or is this like a restaurant? Like, how does this work? I am so like enlightened at the fact that beyond intrigued. I'm like enlightened at the fact that somebody took something like Big Bag and probably found some Big Bags in the wild and was like, "Hey, do you need a job?" And they were like, well, what kind of job is this? And then the owner, the entrepreneur, was like, this type of job entails that I need you. And then, of course, that person would be like, well, why would you need specifically me? It's like, look, all right, look, I got a delivery service, but the delivery service is basically designed around having big people, big back if you must. And so I'm just very like enlightened that this person, whoever they are, just want to salute to you.
Shout out to world famous Levita
Could literally create a business about.
If I had the song, I would play it. I don't have it on this laptop.
There's a song. Oh
Yeah.
my God, Derek, D. Terrell.
Oh yeah.
Next episode, bro. That song's got to be playing. You know what I'm saying? We have to show them love by playing the song when you do the promo. Cause I gotta hear this Big Bag song. I want to jam to some Big Bag music.
But
You know what I'm
the messed up thing about it, Mike,
Shout-
is you saying going out to the wild and finding some big bags, bro. That just killed me. That man said going into the wild, finding some big bags, bro. You got me tripping over here.
But dog, that takes some.
Golly.
That's dog. Can you think about just like, I mean, it's like literally. You ever seen that Family Guy episode where there's like a skit where like Stewie has a service with the trombone where he's like going around like big people, big bag
And he was
people.
following around.
And he was fought with the trombone. Yeah.
That's messed up, G.
Bruh, somebody literally had that type of a business model and put it into existence. It was like, hey, not only do I want delivery, I want that shit done by a big bag, bro. Hey,
With a nigga following them with a trombone.
I mean,
Here's your
you can't knock the hustle, bro. Hey, and the fact that shit, I just hope there's like a certain like weight limit to it. Like I hope he's not just hiring like the people that can't like get out of their house and shit or get through doors. how they gonna
That's
deliver
fucked
shit
up,
if they
bro.
can't get through doors?
I hope he not hiring
Like
people
this.
that can't get through doors.
But hey, but you wanna know
I'm
something?
just
What the
saying.
fuck?
Mike would know. Mike would know about the big backs, cause that's all Houston Texas fans are. Big backs. And
Hey,
Cowboy fans. All of them big
Oh,
we
backs.
got buffets down here, so I ain't
All
gonna
of them.
lie. It's a share of big
Hey,
backs in the wild in Houston.
I
No
ain't gonna
bullshit.
lie.
It ain't
When I
like
was
San
coming to
Antonio
visit D
though.
Terrell,
ah,
when I
come
came to
on,
visit,
Charles.
them big
Charles
women,
Barkley. Them big
them
old
big
women out
bone
there in
women.
San Antonio.
Hey, they
That
be eating
dirt
them
ass
trails.
water and Galveston.
Oh, they got some bad water
Dirt
in San
ass
Antonio.
water. Them big
I ain't gonna
old
lie.
women in
Hey,
San
but
Antonio.
I remember, but that's the first time I heard of going to Church's Chicken for Chicken Tuesdays or some shit and paying like $2 for 4
Oh, for
pieces of
sure.
chicken.
For
And I'm
sure.
like, nigga,
Oh,
I don't
this
know
shit right
any
here
other
is.
place that does that.
it used to be cheaper than
I
that,
was
bro.
like, this is
It used to be
delicious.
$1. It used to be $1 for 2 pieces.
And a biscuit on Tuesday.
Yep.
Used to be, matter of fact, used to be 89
What?
cents before that. When I
It's the
was in
only
college,
place
it
I
was
know.
89 cents.
Damn.
When I was in college, this shit was 89 cents because I never told y'all the story when I first went to SFA
Mm-mm.
about how I'll tell you a real quick story. So when I was transferring from SMU to SFA, go play there. And first summer I get in and I literally hear about this story. Like it was just at first it was, like resonating around campus. This is like summertime, so hardly anybody's on campus except for athletes and shit. But like it was resonating through, and then I seen it like in the campus paper. And it was about this dude that had a 89-cent 2 piece of the biscuit, went to the barbershop, right? Left the shit there. Somebody ate his shit in the barbershop. He come back and piece up the dude that ate his shit. They get in a tussle. You know what I'm saying? The dude that ate his shit pulls out, pops
Over chicken, bro.
over 89, 2 piece,
I ain't
89
even gonna lie
cents.
to you. That's completely different from what I thought you was finna say. Now you gotta forgive me because I'm a little sick. So my mind is all over the place. I
What you
thought you was gonna
thought?
say that's how the term 2 piece in the biscuit came to be. That's really what I thought you was gonna say.
Nah, bro. No,
That,
no, no,
hey,
no.
that's
Real
fine.
shit. Real
That's
shit.
fine. That's
Somebody
fine.
died. Somebody died
See,
over a two
see,
piece 89 cents special.
we had
Damn.
something like that, but that was
Rough out there in the country,
crazy. Hey,
boy.
I would have killed somebody over my $2 meal deal. Them $2 meal
That's
deal
just
from
fact. That's
Taco
what you
Bell.
call.
I would have put hands on you.
That is
I would
what
have
you
put
call
hands on
a big bag. Big bag deliveries.
you. Look at that.
Call
Come
them and
on,
get
bro.
what
Let's
you need.
keep going. We way off.
All
We
right,
got
man.
way off
So
left, man.
into the WNBA, as you know, right now the Indiana Fever
The
are
who?
playing, and the Indiana Fever
The who?
their ball movement
Man, it's football season, cuz.
has
McDonley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make for Clark.
Nah, all right.
can
I
you
just
see the
had
ball
to.
movement?
I had to troll a little bit, bro. I had to,
Can
because
you
it is
see the
football
ball movement?
season. Oh,
It
dude, I
is.
definitely seen it.
Football season is still, but
I definitely
the
seen it.
WNBA playoffs are
Oh yeah.
literally less than a month.
Oh yeah.
So
No, that ball movement, that shot. I mean, she averages her 3 pointers are like the furthest in professional sports right now, as far as like
Yeah, I
her
seen that.
distance. She's
beyond
way
Curry,
I seen
beyond Curry. Beyond Curry, it was what Curry,
Yes,
Lillard,
way
and I
beyond
can't.
Curry.
Yeah.
Trey,
Was Trey on that list too? I mean, she's
Trey
literally like
shoots it. Trey
yep.
shoots it from the logo, but he don't make it that often. It was a
on
thing when he
average.
got to the league. It was like, oh my god, he shot it from the logo. Then it was like, I'm gonna do that shit every night, and niggas was like, all right, bro,
On
you missed
average,
it.
she's about 3 feet from that line on average. Everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
crazy.
but
She-
he's biased though, D. Terrell. He
I'm
likes
just
Caitlyn.
saying,
I just saw
when
him
it-
post a picture of Caitlyn's cheeks. He put Caitlyn Cheeks on his page.
The
Wearing the black
Caitlin
girl
Clark,
pants.
Caitlin Clark. Oh God, I just need her to. She always hiding the stuff. Like, stop hiding it, Caitlin. Let your fans see the
Yeah.
cakes, girl.
Next,
Man,
I ain't gonna say that because I would love to interview Caitlin Clark. So I'm gonna keep it.
man, I would love to interview her. Look,
Love to
know
have her
what?
on the show,
I
Caitlin.
wanted to hate her boyfriend too, but he made the smart move with his political affiliations. We're not gonna get into all that though. I'm just saying I like his political affiliations. Anyway, so I gotta give him respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try and break up that happy home, but I definitely would love to interview Caitlin Clark because she's
He just snuck that in there.
she's
You heard him?
she's athletic.
Yeah, I heard him. I
She's
heard him.
she's she's smart, obviously, with the way she's handling the media and shit. Like when she like almost thought she did something a couple nights ago with her ankle, and immediately everybody was like, "Oh no, Caitlin. I'm so sorry. Uh, but she did something bad and it ended up being a sprain. And later on, she got in the press conference. She was like, "Yeah, I was soft in that moment. I went down basically like a little baby." And I was just like, "Oh, I love this. See, that's smart. She's using it against what the media would want to say about her
Yeah.
and what her haters would want to say. She used it against them, so it like de-escalates that
She said
situation.
it
It's like
first. Yeah,
find something
she went and
exactly,
said that
find
shit.
something else now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's a beauty with brains and a booty, and I wish she would show more of that booty. Caitlin.
The
I mean, we know
athletic buns.
This
Angel.
Athletic buns.
Look, Angel Cheeks. We know she
that's
got.
her
You know
name
what I'm
now,
saying? Oh yeah,
man.
Angel. Look, Angel Cheeks. We know she got the cheeks. We know she got. You know what I'm saying? But as I've fought tooth and nail since I seen Miss Caitlin in her dress on draft night, and so many folks tried to tell me she didn't have them little cakes that I seen. I'm sorry, not little. The nice proportionate cakes that she got to her thighs because they definitely match the thigh muscles that she got.
Can't take it.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my God, Mike.
oh yeah. I
Oh
mean,
my chest.
man. Let me tell you, love that picture. I was
The
just when I first
proportionate
seen that
cakes.
picture. When I first seen that picture, I was
Proportionate
just like,
yams.
God, would the jacket just be up a little further, please, please, Lord.
Look. Okay, look. Give me a minute.
That's why Mike
We were on.
Tyson is in favor of jail, ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen.
we were on Angel Reese for just a brief second. I just wanted to
Angel
point out,
cheek.
give a congratulations to Angel Reese. She signed a deal with Reese's. They released a couple items: shirt, jersey. You know what I'm saying? Two shirts, two. You know what I'm saying? Two shirts and a jersey. A couple different things. If I'm not mistaken, she wore some Reese's sneakers on the
Let me
court.
tell you something. Hey, I got another idea for who she should sign with: Adam and Eve, and she could license Angel Cheeks, have one of them, like rubber type sexual molds made of her cheeks. I gotta buy that
This
shit in a heartbeat.
he said, call her Angel Cheeks. Wow. It
Hey,
wasn't me,
Angel.
Angel. It wasn't
Hey,
me.
Angel, if you ever see that,
They go to
and you
shoes.
think about
Those are
it,
the
I'm
shoes.
just saying, just let me in.
Those are the shoes. So yeah,
I
she
don't
wore
really
those.
like them. Wait a minute, put them back up. I
I
don't
didn't.
know if I like
I'm
them.
gonna be honest. I didn't like the shoes either.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
don't know if I
I feel
like
like they
that.
were trying too hard,
Yeah,
and I think honestly, Reese's is trying to save face against people like me that won't eat them because they had that thing where they were mold inside. But if Reese's, if you're trying to sponsor the show, I'll eat all the Reese's you want me to,
I
because
like the jersey. I like the shirts with them shoes. Are those her shoes, or are they gonna try to sell
I
them?
think these were
Oh,
just custom shoes to
okay,
celebrate
No,
her
I think that
signing.
was just the shoes that she wore at that game. Yeah,
okay.
she
Yeah,
wore
she just
she
wore them
wore
that
them
game. I
at the
think that was just
game
to celebrate the
after she
signing with
signed.
Reese's.
Yeah, I don't
And
really
the
like.
thing, and it all came about from fans on Twitter saying, "Hey Reese's, y'all should sign Angel Reese."
I mean, it only made sense.
The fans
You know,
said so they did it.
it only
So
made sense.
y'all should say that they should sign us too.
Yeah, hey, they should sign us.
I might be going. I got a question for both of y'all real quick. This not on the what's the name, but I did want y'all to take on this. So we talked about preseason, the NFL, and we all know that if you got two quarterbacks in the NFL, you don't know
Why
which
you
one's
spit
the
on us?
starter. Shut up.
Wait, so
You
we
got
done?
two.
Are we done? Are we done talking about the WNBA? We didn't even get into the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't
Oh,
even
my
get into
bad.
it.
Go ahead. I'll talk about this later. My bad. I'll talk about it later.
He ready to
I'll talk about
jump
it later.
on this, dog. He is so enthralled to talk about his precious Titans. This is so.
Yes, he really is.
I want to
Okay.
talk about the Titans.
So
I want to talk about the Titans.
in the WNBA, since we are coming to an end, the season is getting ready to end. Who are your early predictions to win it all?
Ooh.
Because every
So
team looks
I like
completely different night and day from when the U.S. Olympics, the Olympic break, to now. Before the break, some of
So
these teams were looking
I'm
kind of
ready.
messed up. Now these teams are looking well uniform. Like you just saw the video with the ball movement in Indiana is crazy. They looking like they ready. So now, in this version of the WNBA, who do you got winning?
So I was going to say this, and I love an underdog because they are underdog, and I'm not riding cheeks. I'm not riding none of that. But
Pun intended.
I look at the fact that I look at the fact that the rookies that came in didn't have a break. Rookies like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark,
They
they
did.
went straight
They
from
had it. They had the break.
they
The
went
vets had
They
no
had
break.
wait,
they
hold
had the
on,
break.
wait a second. No, wait. I'm talking about from the draft, the tournament, they went straight into their camp, started the season. The
Yeah, but
only
that's
real
why.
break they didn't have was over the Olympics. Was over
Yeah,
the Olympics. She came back a whole different animal. Caitlin Clark has. Whole nother animal. Right?
she had a break.
They're like a game out of seventh place, or they're in seventh place. I'm
They're
going
in
for the
seventh
fever.
place.
I'm going for the fever. Okay, I'm going
That's
for the fever.
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
care what
going.
nobody say. I fuck with Asia. Because I'm not putting nobody against Asia right now. Whoever Asia played for the Vegas, the Aces. I think she played for the Aces.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
the
would
Aces.
go for them, but I'm going for the fever.
You already kind of answered, Mike, but you going for the fever?
I'm going for
Um,
Caitlin. I'm going for Caitlin in the fever. She's like Diana and the Supreme, just Caitlin in the fever. You know what
wow. I like the way that they've been playing lately. They have been a night and day team. Indiana. They look great. The ball movement is good. Caitlin is a completely different player without being a different player, if that makes sense.
I see you wanted to say
She's more
Caitlin.
herself, and she free flowing with it, and it's like she daring you to guard her. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to, she's still cooking you. So she's on a good roll right now. So I do see them making it far. I just think Asia Wilson is a little tough to beat right now. I'm gonna give it to Asia Wilson and the Aces this year. Maybe next year, I think the Fever go on a 2-year run.
Well,
I think they get it back to back
let's
next
not
year.
take anything away from the top teams. What was that? The Storm and Liberty.
The Liberty is the top team in the
Uh,
WNBA right now.
and the Storm are up there and the Mystics. I mean, we can't take nothing away from them.
No,
But
absolutely not. No, I just think
I'm riding
that
with the
Asia
Fever
Wilson is
because
incredibly hard to guard right now.
definitely. But the only reason, and it's not just because of my bias. I mean, it is. Look, this is the part. This is the reason why I guess I would be slightly biased for Caitlin, Miss Clark.
Ah,
If you're
Miss Clark,
nasty.
if you're nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Damn it, you feeding into it. I was trying to go straight, and you had to feed into it. No, anyway.
He did it first. He Ray J.
So the reason why is because look, the Fever weren't even in this type of position last year. They weren't even in the playoff, right?
Facts.
They didn't have hardly nobody in their games. They sucked. Let's be real. they couldn't even make the playoffs. If you look at like the bottom tier teams in the playoffs, like Los Angeles, they're not even 500. I mean, really, the Fever are 500 right now. You know, they're one game away from it. but they turned their season around significant, where they went on a straight run. And that's what, for me, to see those girls finally get into that type of chemistry, which we see in a great example of, that just shows, man. Like, I feel like these girls gonna go far. At least they might get in that championship game. I ain't gonna say they're gonna win it. Might get in that bad boy for sure.
Cause like the don't like I look at the fact that Caitlyn is averaging 20 and 10 right now. Like in the last 6 games, she averaging 20 and 10. She's bringing Aaliyah Boston and what's the other girl now who was splashing them threes?
Oh, she's setting records already beyond rookie records. She's set WNBA records.
Yeah, WNBA records.
He was like the fastest to reach, I think, 500 points in WNBA history as a player.
God dog.
I mean, hey, if you a shooter, use a shooter. And she's definitely a
The
shooter.
shooter shoot, cuz. But that playmaking is really the difference. Like the
Her
difference.
IQ, bro.
Yeah, her playmaking. Yeah, when they try to get her off ball, she's a great playmaker, and I think they kind of sleep on that. The
Huge.
fact that she has great IQ.
But I mean, that's where those assist numbers come in. It's like, yeah, you try to sleep on it, but how's she getting all these assists? Shit, it's because of her ball IQ. That
Yep.
girl knows where everybody's at on the floor. That's why it pisses me off when everybody wants to talk about the turnovers, because a lot of times those turnovers were usually from players just not being able to catch her passes. She was out there throwing NBA men's style passes behind her back and shit across the court, and they weren't ready for that.
Facts.
Wow,
They
you're
weren't ready.
evolution.
They
What?
wasn't ready for my boo, Miss Caitlin Clark.
Man, look,
But Angel Cheeks, Angel.
Y'all ready for my question now?
uh,
I think so. Are we?
well, give me two more answers, and then we are.
Yeah.
I already know the answer to one. Who do you have as the rookie of the year?
Caitlin Clark.
You already know. Look,
I already knew the
it's
answer.
it's not that Angel Reese did not. She did a phenomenal job, and she was up there. But I'm sorry, Caitlin done too much
I
in the
think,
game as a whole.
Yeah,
Nah,
I think in the beginning of the season, to me,
It was
it was
close.
neck and neck. It was close.
Yeah, it was
After
close.
this break, she took off. After this break, she took off.
Before the break, she was already taking off, and then after it
She's warm.
solidified it for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree there. Okay, so
Now, don't get it
MVP.
wrong. I will say that. I will say this. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
MVP.
Asia. Like, come on, bro. Asia got sold that up a month ago.
You got to think who's the most important to their team.
But who
And
has
you're
the
right.
better record?
And you're right. And
This
you're
is
right.
How do
Asia-
we gauge it in the NBA? It's what player leads their team to
True.
the better record. So
True. Yeah. Okay. Asia. I give you that one. Asia. I mean, it is Asia, but when you put it in terms like that, who has a better record? Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So yeah, I agree with both. Asia is the MVP and Caitlin is the rookie of the year for sure. She kind of
I definitely think
they both kinda told that up.
I could see Angel getting defensive player of the year. Not just defensive rookie, but defensive player of the year.
Yeah. And if she doesn't win, I could definitely see her
I doubt
coming in
that.
as second.
I doubt that.
But yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like
she ain't gonna win it.
Brittany
She
Griner
ain't gonna win it.
usually takes that home.
And her play has been so subpar. If you've seen the game, the reason why Angel Reese had so many rebounds in the game against Griner was because Griner wasn't even contested for the rebound. She was just going down the other way. She'd be in the paint, literally going the other way. Like Angel Reese should be like, okay, bloop, get the rebound. Wouldn't even have to jump.
Call me Paw Paw.
I'm serious.
Paul. Man, get your ass. Get up there and get the
She would
goddamn ball.
she wouldn't even contest Angel Reese for the rebound. It was like, wow, this is incredible. And she's supposed to be, but she was a defensive player of the year at one point, right? So it's
Yep.
like, well, I'm pretty sure Angel Reese can get this on lock.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah. I think like I said, I like Brittany Griner. She gives me like a Rudy Gobert type player. If she wasn't tall, would she be considered as good as she is?
Nah, I wouldn't even give her that, bro. Because Rudy does contest people on defense.
But if Rudy wasn't tall, he wouldn't be in the NBA. I guarantee you that.
If half the motherfuckers wasn't tall, they wouldn't be in the NBA. But that's
You can't
shit.
teach 7 foot. That's the
You
only
can't teach
thing.
exactly.
You
You
can't
can't
teach
teach.
7
Yeah,
foot.
facts.
You can't teach 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
I
6'10".
mean,
You can't teach that shit.
yeah.
I'm
All right,
I'm
Black Haven, man.
I'm small compared to the average NBA player,
Okay.
No,
and I'm like
the question
6'5".
that I
No,
had was this.
No Diddy.
Go ahead.
The question I had was this, fellas. So in the NFL, if you don't have a bona fide starter, they usually say you don't have a quarterback. You basically like just a sitting duck in the water. The reason why I said that is this: Russell Wilson and Justin Fields both play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and both of them really slowed out in preseason, right? So Mike Tomlin comes out and Mike Tomlin says, well, I'm just going to go with Russell because his attitude's been good. When you hear a coach talk like that, how would you feel as a fan about your team?
I would go off of if we're talking Steelers, what they said when they got Russell, that he wasn't going to start. They're not giving him special treatment, that he was going to have to work for that spot, just like any other quarterback. And I don't think he liked it, but that's what they were standing on. Hey, we bringing you in, we giving you a job, but that don't mean you starting. Show us what you got. And that's why he played in the preseason. So I think they don't have a clear-cut answer. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they have a clear-cut answer. I think they're just picking somebody to start day one.
Because
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta have some leadership. He's there. He can set the tone.
Yeah.
Because he's a phenomenal leader. Let's be real. He can, if he's got a good rapport with the locker room, even if he doesn't remain the starter throughout the season, he can set the tone for Fields in that locker room, so that
Yeah.
Fields kind of has a better understanding of
What
what
he
a
needs.
more what he needs and what a more cohesive locker room is like. As far as getting his receivers and everybody else to bite into the program.
Yep.
So, yeah, now that's dependent on if Russell ends up not doing what he should do, and I don't believe that. I think Russell will be able to get the job done with the Steelers because he was getting the job done with Denver.
I'm just like, was he? Was
Yes.
he getting the job done?
If Russell had not been there, Denver would have been in the toilet. In the toilet. There's nobody else that you can tell me would have done a better job in Denver than Russell. Who?
The only reason why I brought it up was because
You ask him,
as a
Ryan
fan-
Tannehill.
shut up. Shut your ass
Ryan
up.
Tannehill.
Why not?
I'm
You
saying-
want to talk about
as
your
a-
precious Titans so bad.
Great. Ryan fucking Tannehill.
The Titans are winning the AFC South, Mike. Since you want me to say it, we winning the
Oh
AFC
my
South.
God.
Everybody
Bruh.
talking about the damn Texans. Everybody trying to talk about the
Hey.
Jags. How about the Titans? We are
Hey, we're not
Titans.
playing y'all back to back again this year. Huh? I hate to sweep y'all again. What?
Y'all barely
got it.
swept us.
That a sweep is a sweep, my dude.
Alright,
Sweep,
a dub is a dub, man.
and what made it worse was it was back to back weeks, Derek. You remember that shit? Back to back weeks, bruh. How you gonna get swept back to back, huh?
With who was on your team at
Damn.
the time? The best running back in the league? That's what you said, right?
Man,
our
I don't
O-line was
know who that
trash.
was, bro.
Our O-line was trash. And
Your whole
we only
team
had
was
D-Hop
trash.
to throw to.
Your whole team was
Okay,
trash.
let's see what you be talking
Act like
that
they was
shit,
throwing the
Mike.
ball. He had
Back
nobody to throw
When
to.
it was
to
time,
They weren't
back
throwing the
we
ball.
got a whole nother
Back
regime, my boy.
to back, my boy.
All right,
I don't know why
Back
wait,
you leaning on a
to
throw
just
like
wait.
y'all was actually throwing the
back,
ball. Every play was going to Derrick Henry, and you know it.
bruh.
Not
They got
necessarily.
2
Not
weeks in a row.
necessarily.
2 weeks in a row in football. Now, do you know the chances that you get in professional football to play the same team 2 weeks in a row? Shit
That's
like that
extremely
don't.
rare.
I'm telling you, it's like a unicorn. It's like a motherfucking real Easter egg from a
They really
real
played
Easter
into
bunny.
they
Like,
played into the Oilers rivalry thing. They really did. They
bruh,
leaned into it.
bruh, it is so fucking rare when a team plays back to back
And
in a
they still
professional
can't wear the goddamn
in
jerseys.
football.
You still can't wear
And
the
y'all
jersey.
still
You
couldn't whoop us.
salmonellas.
Still couldn't whoop us.
We
Shit.
gonna see what's up this year. This is a whole
Man,
nother
yeah.
year, Mike.
Let's talk
This is a
about
whole
what
nother
you
year,
want to
Mike.
talk about. Let's talk about what you want to talk about with your precious ass, sorry ass type. Sorry.
Look, first of all, my bad, y'all. Give me a minute.
Sorry.
Now, I will say this: the Titans are the most slept-on team in the NFL right now,
Left them.
and I kind
Well,
of
they
like it
sleeping
that
on
way. I
themselves.
want
What you
people to
talking
look at
about?
my team and say, I want them to be like, oh, we ain't worried about the Titans. That's an easy dub. I want us to come out of left field and hit motherfuckers in the mouth. Texans. I
Field.
can't wait for us to come out the blue and hit
Left
motherfuckers in the
field.
mouth and show them what the business is. You know what I
Man,
mean?
look, just wake up for the
I got a
game,
feeling
bro.
that
Just
y'all
wake
gonna
up
be
for the
losing
game.
to the Indianapolis Colts. Bro, the
Hey,
Colts
you
gonna
know
beat y'all,
what?
man.
You know what, dog? You know what? Don't worry about all that, bro. Don't worry. I don't even know why you had to say all this. See, now it's personal. Now it's motherfucking personal, dog. Now it's nigga. Now you want to bring up the coach, bro. Ain't nobody told you bring up the coach, dog. You had to do all that, bro. But since you want to
I
do
gotta
all
bring the
that, all
Colts up.
right,
The Colts
all
are the
right,
sorriest.
all right.
The
That's
Colts
all
the
right.
sorriest team
Look,
in our division right now, man. And
look,
if y'all can't beat them, which y'all ain't beat them in how many years? About 2
hey,
years?
look.
Y'all ain't beat them in 2
I'm gonna
years,
be
bro.
honest though. As an
But we beat y'all
unbiased,
back to back.
fan, I don't really like one team over the other. Sorry, man. I think they just got a leg up on y'all this year, bro.
Oh, we
I
got the
don't see, I
leg
don't
up.
see nobody on y'all team that's gonna.
It's okay.
The only
You might as
team
well,
that's
You
you
must
might
not
as
know
really
well
who we
ask them.
got on
the
our
You
team.
only
might as
the
well go
only
out there and ask them
team
for a uniform, bro. Because
look, the only team in the AFC South right now that I'm worried about is Jackson. That's the only team in the AFC South.
Like I'm
Ain't,
worried about Jacksonville.
ain't
But look,
worried.
Derek, you don't know
I
who
ain't
we got
worried
on our
about the
team. We
Titans.
got D
I ain't
Hop.
worried about the
We got
Colts.
D Hop.
I ain't worried about the
We got
Titan wearing
Calvin
Oilers
Ridley.
jerseys.
We got
I ain't worried
Tyler
about
Boyd.
nobody
We
that's on the
got Tony
Titan.
Pollard. We got Tajay Spears. We
Ain't
got
worried
Keenan
about him.
Perry on
Ain't
defense.
worried about him either.
We got Sneed on defense. We
Ain't
got
worried about him.
Aguzie on offense. We got
Who?
Jamal Adams. We got
What?
Quayshawn Diggs.
You
We
don't
got
believe
Q
in all
Diggs.
that.
Bruh, the defense
You don't believe in it.
is
Defense
what does
trash.
revamped.
that mean?
We
What does
got
any of that
Mitch
Defense
mean?
Evans.
trash.
It means
Offense
nothing,
trash.
bro.
Special
It
Bruh,
means
team
nothing.
trash.
our
Whole
Let me ask
team
whole
you this.
team
Let me
is
is
ask you this.
revamped,
trash.
nigga.
Let me ask you this. What did D Hop
It's
do
not the
last year?
same team from
D
last year.
Hop is D Hop, but D Hop can't do what D
1,100
Hop.
yards.
Okay,
1,100 yards
but
and 12 touchdowns.
did he have a winning season? Did he win a championship? No.
Did he
Bruh,
get beat
1100
back to back by the Houston
1100
now hold
Texans?
on.
1100 yards means
You
nothing
asked,
if you don't win. Like, what are you
you
talking about
asked
here, bro?
what he did. No, you asked what he did. That's what he did. I don't
Okay.
believe you asked
But
what
what
he
his
did.
team do?
He's
With
still
him, what his
productive.
team do? What his team do?
He's still
1,100
productive.
yards. And his team, where they go in the playoffs. Oh, they ain't even get in the playoffs. My
Home.
Oh,
bad.
well,
What
what about y'all? Got y'all ass beat in the playoffs. You
second
got your
week?
ass handed to you.
Second
Yeah, they got
second
your
week?
ass beat.
Hey,
Got
wait a
your
minute.
ass
Wait a minute.
beat in the playoffs.
Who we got beat by? Baltimore, right? In the second week? Okay. All right. So we beat somebody in the first week, right? We had to get to the first
All right,
week
this
though,
been cut
right?
to Malarkey
We,
Sports.
we
Thank y'all so much for
Turn,
tuning in.
turn.
Nah, I don't think so. You gonna earn this pain, Titan fan. Sorry ass Titan. Well, ask about the Titan. Let's talk some more about these old sorry ass Titan. Man,
We'll
I
see.
keep
just don't think y'all got it, bro.
keep keep from talking about them
You know,
sorry
you
ass
wanna know
couch
something?
boys.
Who y'all? You know what? Let's talk about them real quick. Let's talk about the Cowboys real quick. So you know they just paid CeeDee Lamb, right? Made CeeDee Lamb the second highest paid wide receiver in the league, behind Justin Jefferson, I think. Yeah, behind Justin Jefferson. And now people talking about why he not trying to pay Dak. I, my opinion, why he not paying Dak, Jerry, is because what has Dak done for you other than be a regular season warrior? Every time he makes it to the playoffs, he fizzled out. He
It's
shrinked.
on him. It's on him.
He shrinked.
Dude, did we
No, it
forget?
ain't
Did
all
we
on him.
forget who was dropping them
It
passes
ain't,
in that Green Bay game? What was it?
you're right. You're
Was it
right.
not the second highest paid wide receiver in the NFL right now?
It was. It
O-
was.
Okay,
It
okay.
was.
I
It
just want to make
was.
sure. I just want to make
But
sure because see
but I'm
that's the
saying
problem.
I think that's the reason why.
No, the reason why is he's going to use Dak, and Dak knows he's going to use Dak as a scapegoat. It came down to this: who you going to franchise? He chose to franchise CD Lamb because CD is young, right? So he feels like, all right, you know what? I can get the fan base if we don't go anywhere next season, this season. Uh, I can get the fan base to believe this is Dak's fault because they already believed it was Dak's fault last season, even though we seen exactly what was happening. It was not Dak's fault. It wasn't.
Yeah, we talked
That
about
game, that game in Green Bay was not Dak's fault. And I'll stand upside down on a motherfucking stack of egg cartons and shit on that. That great
it.
game
When
against
I
Green
came
Bay.
down,
You
ooh.
know what I'm saying? that game against Green Bay was not Dak's fault. And if people don't want to see that, that's fine. But I've said that so many times before, and I say it again. And what Jerry did with this move by making CD the franchise player is basically he set Dak up for failure. They don't get anywhere past the first round. Dak's out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it's gonna be. Um, but you know, Dak does something good. Well, now he basically earned himself a payday, Jerry Jones, because he didn't have to pay Dak as much, and they're going to be getting all that money and revenue from going further beyond a first round exit,
So,
so
but but
or
but
even
but
a
but
second
let's
round
be
exit.
real though, Mike. Even if Dak hit the market, he's still gonna get 55 to 60 million a year.
Oh, for sure.
Like
No, for
like
sure, without a doubt, because
like
because he's
I'm bad.
he's worth it. He's going to get you. He's basically solidified himself to the point where with him, if you've got a decent enough offensive core with your wide receivers and let's say you got a good running back, you're getting in the playoffs with that. You're getting in the playoffs with that. And every team knows that at this point. So yeah, without a doubt, he's gonna command a high salary if he leaves Dallas next season. But
I
yeah,
tell you
that's
one
where
thing.
Jerry Jones basically did. He pulled a business decision because CeeDee Lamb's a younger guy, and he already has press on Dak as being a scapegoat. So he's just gonna go with it if the shit happens again this season.
I tell
What
you
with
one. Yeah, let me tell
Oh,
you
go
something.
ahead.
But hey, in
Let me tell you
it's
something.
still
Let me tell you
Jared's
something.
fault. It's still Jared's fault because he never broke the bank when it came to signing free agents. He should have went after Derrick. He
That
should
boy
have
didn't
got
do
Derrick Henry.
shit in the
He should have broke
offseason.
the bank for Derrick Henry.
He got Ezekiel Elliott back.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, which was
And they
stupid.
make it.
Um, but let me tell you something. Dak ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs as long as he doing that ugly ass Douglas, that weak ass Dougie he was doing in that linen suit. Cut that shit out. You're gonna throw your hip out, man. You throw your fucking hip out.
Well, shit, as long as he got some of them big backs on his side, you know what I mean? as long as the big back offensive lineman protected.
Man,
Shout out to Big Back Deliveries.
shout out to Big Bag Deliveries. Look, man, so we've been on for an hour.
Big back,
Before we
big
go,
back,
any final
big
words, any
back.
final
Big back,
remarks about
big
any
back.
team, sport, score, or column?
Your boy Black Haven Mon will be making videos, putting them out there. I want to know your predictions. I want to know who you feel like gonna win. Make sure you hit me up at Black Haven Mon on Instagram and at CutTheMalarkey.tv right here on Facebook and on YouTube. Holla at your boy. Look out for that.
Shit, you can find me on Facebook, Mike Benson. Hit me up. I bring all sorts of news from sports to pop culture, politics. I post a lot. I say a lot. You have a good time. And if I piss you off, then I guess I did my job too.
Guess
at
I
your
did
boy.
my job. Hey, man, so
Caitlin,
I don't have the flyer up right now, but next
Caitlin,
Friday,
Caitlin.
I will be out representing Cut the Malarkey at the food drive. It's a food drive with Return of the Mac and Mission Northeast in Houston,
that?
well,
In
New Caney, Texas. So that'll be September 6th from 2 to 8. If you are in the area, come by, say what's up, man. Grab some flies, take some pictures with the boy in the Cut the Malarkey gear. You know what I'm saying? I might even bring some t-shirts. So yeah, if y'all want a shirt, y'all come holler at me. But yeah, food drive is for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Representing CTM and Return of the Mac, Mission Northeast.
Hey,
For a good
that
cause,
is-
man.
And
And,
the t-shirts are fly too, because they got the skyline on them.
You can't have this one though. You can't have this one. This one mine.
Oh, that's a new one. Oh, let me check
It's
it out.
me.
I ain't even.
me
Oh,
right
okay. That's you right
me.
there. That's
That's
okay.
me.
Okay.
Can't
Okay.
have that one. That's all me. But
What
we
about
appreciate y'all
Monet
watching Cut the
Noah?
Malarkey.
The way it
Whatever.
hang on your titty.
Nobody has breasts here except for you, sir. This has been Cut the Malarkey Sports. I am D217. Mike Benson in the middle
fired.
and Black Haven Mon on the right of the screen. Hey, it has been a great Friday night. Normally we do this on Thursdays, but y'all stay locked in with us. If you follow us on Facebook and YouTube, you will see the schedule when things shift or change. But yeah, y'all go into this long Labor Day weekend with positivity and good vibes and some good sports. I think WWE is having the Bash in Berlin this weekend too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The Bash in Berlin tomorrow.
So
yeah.
if you're into
I'll
wrestling,
see you
watch that.
later.
Of course, there's gonna be some football, maybe even some ice curling. You never know.
Nah, we ain't fuck ice curling. It's gonna be some football.
Ice
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Look, if this ever reaches people out there in Europe, look here. Get ready to enjoy some hitting gladiator type shit. Because this is that season where bones get broken, hearts get broken, and sometimes friendships get broken as well. Welcome to the 2024 football season.
And on that note,
Tighten up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
good night.